Yo! I don't know how I sound or anything, so we're gonna play it by ear. Okay, yep, that's up. Yo, yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the third annual Cam's Cards Draft and watch party of Golden. I'm not sure if that page will auto-update, to be honest. We're just gonna play that one by ear. All right. Froggy, what up, brother? How do I sound? Do I sound terrible? I never have used this mic, and yeah, I don't know. It probably sounds weird because I can't draft on the same computer I'm streaming from, so I have to draft on this computer, so I have to use a wireless mic. It probably doesn't sound the same at all. Usually I use the headset or iPhone mic. This is my expensive Xbox headset, believe it or not. It's like the SteelSeries Arctic Pro wireless or something, but it doesn't relay well. It's wireless. It's meant to be worked with Xbox. What up, Ben? Yeah, I got you. I don't know if the page is gonna update, but I hope it does. I want to see how bad the headset sounds. Let's see. I search cam cards in the first video that pops up. Let's go. Touchdown Boston College. First video that pops up is 2023 Bowman Chrome Mini Box Rip at Cam's Cards 12 Ben Coker. 8 views 9 months ago. Hello? It doesn't sound that bad. Wait, I've had SteelSeries for the past 5 years. Maybe not 5. Whenever the new Xboxes came out, the ones and the Xbox X and the Xbox S, I got the SteelSeries, and then I upgraded when they came out the new one, because you could have 2 inputs on it, so I could have it connected to my PC and my Xbox at the same time. So I could just like press a button and use it if I was playing on the PC or whatever. Yeah, I haven't broke yet, but I don't throw my headsets around. I'm not very aggressive with them or anything. This is like 720p cam. I was just gonna stream on that computer and draft on it, but then I realized any moves I was making, you guys would be able to see. So if I was like starring guys or looking at guys, I was like, I can't do that. So I had to get kind of creative tonight. Previous years we had done a draft where it was just like a podcast. Like it was, the stream was just like me sitting there watching the draft. But people who aren't in the draft might want to watch the draft, and so yeah. IDK if I'll ever use it. Sleeper, I would say now is probably the #1 fantasy app in my opinion. They actually like update it and try and make it better, like pretty regularly. Like this is their only thing they do is fantasy football, basketball, and baseball. Whereas like ESPN or Yahoo, like they're just on there for people to be on their platform. They just make a ESPN thing like that or a fantasy site like that. I like it. It's gotten better each year, a lot better. It takes a while to get used to the layout. I'm not a big fan of the smaller draft board in the bottom left. I like ESPN's a little bit more, a little bit bigger font, but Jordan, what up, brother? Would never listen. I was the same way. Honestly, I'm still true and try to ESPN's fantasy league. That's my favorite. Just because I'm so used to it. But 3 years ago, I joined a league that was on Sleeper. I was like, okay. After the first season, I was like, I hate it. And the second season, I was like, nah, this is actually pretty clean. Now I've moved almost all my leagues over to Sleeper, but one. And the only reason we keep it on ESPN is because we're in our 9th year, and so it's tracked all of our stats through 9 years. So it's really cool to like look back in previous seasons and stuff like that. But if it wasn't for that, we'd move that one over to Sleeper too. They say you can like move your leagues over, and it's like no big deal, but it does. I don't think it translates to stats over. Send it to me. I'll take a look. The interface is a lot better. I like the messaging within the app. ESPN really lacks that, like the chat feature. They don't offer that much. They have a chat page, but it's like buried 3 web pages deep to find it. And Sleeper is like an actual chat room during, and you know, it's at the bottom of your screen at all times. It makes it more fun, in my opinion. Rodrigo, what up? Watching stream on YouTube and drafting on my phone, so probably won't be able to Discord during the draft very much, but I will try. Let's go. Seawick, what up? If that golden gets an update or something, chat, and it does an update on the stream, let me know. I have it on this. I'm on the other computer right now, but I have all 3 monitors taken, and the 4th one is the football game. I really can't see that. I actually can't see the streaming computer from where I'm at. So hopefully nothing pops up. I'm pulling it up on this computer real quick. Yes, at 30K right now. That's incredible. 30 freaking thousand. That's a car. Maybe not. No, that's still a car in today's economy. I got Boston College plus 17.5 tonight. They're up 14-0. Florida State is a wreck. Lost to Georgia Tech. And they're down 14-0 at home to Boston College. And they've barely got a first down. Oh, okay. Rodrigo's, Froggy, I see y'all's claims on Composite and Wildcard. I'll get to those after the draft. You guys got them. I just don't want to close it or open up any more tabs than I got right now. By the way, don't forget that Wildcard Break does have a composite mega in it as well. And some of those teams like the Texans and Colts and Panthers and Titans are a little bit cheaper. You don't get 2 megas in a hanger, but you still get a mega, so we can still chase some really cool cards of those guys. I don't think they've sold yet. But I got to get duck races up and running at some point. How much time we got? We got 1 minute. Okay. Everybody in here? Rodrigo's here, yeah. TD, he's here. Seawick, yeah, we got everybody here. Cool. TD, I don't think you can type. Maybe you can. What's the move at 1 here? I've had for the first time in multiple years, I've had the first overall pick. And in the 2 that I had, I did take CMC. Baker, that's a W move. That's to put the balls on the table kind of move. I don't know who I'm gonna have at 10. I've done a couple mocks. I have no idea how anybody in here drafts. I joined a $100 buy-in league last year. I thought it was gonna be like super sweaty, and Patrick Mahomes was the 3rd pick, and it's not a super flex. And I was like, all right. Oh my gosh, why does Boston College have the worst skill players? Never mind. Hold on to the ball. Okay, he didn't muff it. All right, chat, we're ready. TD, you're on clock. We're starting it. 2 minutes per pick. Yeah, that was chalk. This is the one. At 2, I do something different here than what a lot of people do. Unless Doug does exactly what I'm thinking he's going to do. Jeff, probably here. It might be a little bit. Oh, you said you're about to find out. You might want to chat in YouTube because the picks are going to pop up in the sleeper chat. And it's going to be hard to keep. I don't know. Either one works. It seems like most people are in here, though. I love Boston College's game right now. Their play calling is phenomenal. Just straight handing it up the middle, right up the gut. And they'd run wheel routes to the outside. All the linebackers stacked on top. Okay. Doug did exactly what I would have done. I think Tyreek is 2. I think he should go over CD, but either way you can't go wrong. I think there's a pretty big drop off after the top 3. I got the 4th pick in our Dynasty League, and there was a drop off there too. CMC, Tyreek, and an unknown name. CD Lamb, yeah. After that, it's a big drop. So this should be Mac. Ben, it's not having you on the clock, right? Mac, you're up. I haven't seen Mac in the chat yet. Okay, cool. Okay. Bijan could have a really freaking big year. They got rid of that. I forgot the name of their head coach. I think Tyreek, he has round 1 pick 1 upside in my book. Like, if you took him first overall, I wouldn't be mad at it. CMC always gets hurt, and he's had 2 good years of no injuries really, and then people just kind of forgot about his health issues. And he's going in with a strained calf right now. I still took CMC at 1, but Tyreek at 1, I still do it. Oh yeah, I'm excited to watch it. Amon-Ra, it's a good pick. Man, you guys are going quick. You guys had that. Justin Jefferson, Raj. Justin Jefferson still put up numbers last year with their weird quarterbacks they ran. They might have Sam Darnold, but he's probably still going to have production. What does Rodrigo go with here? So Ben's going in front of Matt. Okay, we're going. Okay. Brees, AJ Garrett. Oh, there goes Brees. That's a good pick. Oh, man. This one's a tough one. There's a couple guys that I think could fall right here. AG, how are you, brother? Dadgummit. Okay. Man. I really wanted Wilson there. I thought I might get Wilson at 10. I'm not going to go Barkley. I'll go AJ. It's good, Ben. It's good. That's the 10th pick problem. Yeah. If he gets hurt, or if Aaron Rodgers goes down, I don't think it happens 2 years in a row. Knock on wood. Cam's got the headset on, means business. I'm on the other computer, so my mic wouldn't pick me up over here. Jeff on the clock. Getting to the tier 3 guys right now. I'm not taking Justin Jefferson this year, but like based on what he did last year with those terrible quarterbacks, I think he'll be fine. But there is downside potential there. Fan Teddy, what up? Jonathan Taylor, okay. I would have gone. I don't want to say it because he might. Nah, he won't get back around. I might have gone Gibbs. We're in that tier 3 spot right now, so it's kind of. Barkley to B-Matt. B-Matt got his Eagle. Roger got his Viking. Efren. Puka, okay. Seawick back to back. At the turn. Grab a dog. Oh, here's Z-Town's roster. Z-Town, are you in here? Put Bijan with the 1? That's crazy. How many people are in this league? I like the Devon Tyreek Hill stack. One of them's going to get scores for you every week, if not both. Who'd he go? Devon? Okay. It is. It's going to get interesting. One of the changes I was going to recommend was either we did one less flex, but just never got around to it. That way, with one less flex, you kind of get a little bit deeper, better players. But Mostert, I don't know. I really don't. I thought last year a chain could have been a sole running back thing. They're both great. They don't need both of them. Is the crazy part. He might be a good late round pick because, I mean, he was RB1. He had a lot of the carries last year. If they still split with that offense, he'll still put up points. Or they could have him as like a goal line guy. Marvin Harrison. Okay. Okay. K1 throwing to him. Kyler Murray gets so much hate, man. I think that dude can ball. I think if Baker Mayfield wasn't at Oklahoma, Kyler Murray would be up there as probably one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time. But we only got one season of Kyler Murray in college football. That Finn's offense is disgusting, Ben. He's just so short, so he's easy to make fun of. Like, I think it was his first or second year, they won 11 or 12 games. And then they had a down year the year after that, and then he tore his ACL, and now he's back this year. Efren. Already got a wide receiver. I like Max trade here, though. He moved up to 4, and he gets the 6 pick, or the second round turn. It's just if Ben can hit on that 3 and 6, he'll have better value. Depends who's there. The memes with him and I gotta give myself a bump. Altuve earning screen time. I haven't seen those. Travis Etienne. Okay. No tight ends, no quarterbacks first round. Everybody knows what they're doing here. I'm looking. Okay. Dadgummit. Man, I did not expect Gibbs fell. That's a great pick. Gibbs could have gone right after you, B Matt, with that pick with Barkley. He could have gone there. He could have gone at Jeff's pick before you. Get him in the second round is pretty sweet. Defense and kicker run coming. Devontae. I hate this spot. Drake London could be great. Kyron Williams, I'm not touching. They're literally putting him on special teams. Yeah, the fact you got Gibbs after getting Barkley is kind of crazy. Like that's a great scoop. Olave, they just don't have a quarterback down there, man. They don't have a quarterback. How much time do I got? Minute 20. Kelsey's getting old. We're going to roll the dice on him. I need Kirk Cousins to throw that man some TDs. Derrick Henry could be disgusting. Olave. Now we're getting in the quarterback territory almost. Oh, no, kicking a field goal. Let's go. I thought Florida State scored a touchdown. That's insane that I have that at 17.5 right now. Roger's cooking right now. I got a while. I don't have to start. I'm researching who I'm gonna pick next. I got. I'm 20 picks out. Kelsey. Here come the tight ends. Laporta might have a chance to be tight end 1 this year. I like the Pacheco pick. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Kyron Ben? Oh, maybe Ben knows something I don't know. Okay. Okay. Tyler got his Packer guy. Rod's got his Viking guy. B-Mac got his Eagles guy. I got Doug's Eagle guy. I see that he's returning punts because he's an exceptional athlete, not that he's going to carry the ball less. Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, you're going to get him at a great ADP right there. Why is Oklahoma State on ABC? Oh, they play Arkansas. Seawick. How you like your odds in that one? How about now? I had to change the battery. Yeah, it says it's picking me up now. Jalen Hurts, Doug. Doug got his Eagles guy now. Okay. I'm seeing some homing picks going on. Efren's LA, right? So that would make sense. Puka. I could be wrong. Efren, you're Cali. Ayuk. What do I have right now? AJ Brown, Drake London. I gotta be careful what I talk about though. I'm looking at guys on my board, And I'm like, oh, they have the top of the ADP or they low? If they're low, I don't want to talk about them because then people might look for them. They do. I mean, I've said it in a couple breaks. I've called them their downfall multiple times over the past couple of years. I just, for some reason, something about them just screams we're gonna fall apart, and yet I still draft them. Hey, Benny, what are you doing? Okay. Didn't like anyone else there. You didn't want to take Josh Allen? Josh Allen, for some reason, he's QB1 in like all drafts right now. Maybe because he's a little bit more of a running aspect than Patrick Mahomes, but in Patty, I don't know. I feel like Patty puts up more. Ben probably goes wide receiver here. He's going to go wide receiver, tight end. I don't think he goes Mark Andrews, Trey McBride. He might go Allen or Mahomes. Mike Evans, Mr. Consistent. That's a good one. Hurts is balling out. He's got, I mean, if they still do the tush push, that's so many touchdowns you'll pick up. And with Barkley pushing him, that's like a mass. That's the biggest quads in the game right there. James Cook, that's going to be an absolute PPR monster. Okay, I'm coming up here in a minute. That's the question. And if Kelsey was such a big part of it, you have Saquon Barkley to hand it off to now. DK. Can I view the player? Yeah, show player card on DK Metcalf. Man, the Seahawks have such a good wide receiver room and great running back room. For what? Florida State's putting it together right now. There goes a quarterback. I guess the second quarterback. I forgot Hurts went. Why did Rodrigo log out on his pick? They've done a sweep on it once that I remember seeing. The Eagles guys, Doug and B-Matt, will probably remember it better. They did one trick play out of it one time. I don't remember if it was flagged, but I'm pretty sure it went for a touchdown. I remember it had some fantasy aspect on me. I remember I either had one of the running backs or I had the guy that got the touchdown there. It was like a sweep or a toss. It was something like that. I've only seen it once, but I feel like they're saving it for a big playoff game or something, or a big 2-point conversion, or I guess not 2-point conversion, but Pittman. I'm really curious to see what Anthony Richardson does this season. I'm very curious. Oh, new OC. Where did the old OC go, B-Bat? The old one. Debo Samuel. I got my guy. Needed a running back. Hopefully he does what he did last season. When he's healthy. Patrick. Benson. No. How do you get my fruit snacks? What a dog. Kellen Moore. Okay. No, they're yeah, Lamar. Let's see. Let's see. Anthony Richardson. That's fitting. That's fitting right there. I like that. No bids on it. Defense? Sidwick. 49ers defense. Okay. I love the sleeper audio. Brian Johnson went to the Commanders. I didn't know you could put emojis on the pick. That's hilarious. Joe Mixon. I can't break my tradition. I always go 4th and D. Okay. Were they the number 1 rated defense? I bet they had to have been. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I gotta go here. Or at least this category. I haven't drafted this guy in any of my leagues yet, so we'll see how it goes. I don't like where running backs end up later in this draft from what I've mocked. RBs get ugly quick, yeah. They really do. Wide receivers, you can still get guys that are on the field later in the draft, but running backs, if you go too late, you're getting the guys that are on the backside of the committee who you're just praying they get a goal line touch for a touchdown week in and week out. They were in the top 3 across 5 different rankings. Okay. Man, the Jets have a top tier defense as well. I stopped looking at defenses. This is a weird draft for me. I have not picked half of these guys, and I didn't pick AJ. I haven't picked any of these guys in any of my other previous drafts. That's great. So either this league I'll do great and I'll do bad on all the other ones, or I'll do Good in the other ones and terrible in this one. I like the James Conner. I don't think they're gonna have a whole lot of running backs in Arizona that are gonna like steal reps from middle. Whoever gets, I mean, buy. You got all your week buys on week 6. Ah, there go the run on tight ends. I took Walker hoping that maybe McBride would come back around. I didn't think he would, but at least one of the two, if they didn't both go quick, and they both went quick, so that's great. Both running backs. I personally never look at my bye weeks when I draft. Evan Ingram, I like that. Jaguars will be an interesting team this year. Yeah, I'm not a bit like we were in our draft last year. We were at wherever we went. I forgot what we did our draft at in Oklahoma. And I drafted like 2 guys on the same buy, and my buddy Jake was like, "You're really gonna do that?" And I was like, "Yeah." I never look at my buys. As long as they're the best player, I think that's there. I'll take them on a buy, and hopefully they win me enough where it doesn't really play too much of a role if I drop that one. They're all on a buy on. Swifty, Chicago. That team's stacked. If Caleb Williams is anything half decent this year, their offense is incredible. Pollard. I might handcuff Tyler and take Tajay. Squeedo, I like the team you're putting together right now. Double Kansas City could be great or it could be terrible, but I like the Pacheco. I like the Cook. Pacheco's been a sleeper guy I picked up in a lot of my drafts. For some reason, his ADP is a lot lower than his projected points. And he runs like his head's falling off. This is our year, Ben. Montgomery. Montgomery was a stud. He stole all of my Gibbs carries last year. I drafted him as a rookie. And then Gibbs finally did great down the stretch, but man, the beginning of the season killed me. I don't like what's coming up for me right here. I really don't. I'm not a fan of it. Who's going to be the Kyle Pitts believer this year, chat? Who's taking him? There's always someone in a fantasy league that drafts and believes in him. And he lets you down. Raj might be looking at TJ Hawkinson all the way down at ADP 110 now. Ramadre. Oh, I believe it. Wait, McCarthy's out. That's crazy. I was thinking Bo Nix there for a minute. I liked McCarthy's preseason. He kind of impressed me. I really didn't expect a lot from him and Bo Nix, and both them really. It's preseason, but I kind of gained a little respect for what they might do this season. Yeah, Ben, that's fair. Pitt's tight end number 1. Oh, he took him. I didn't even realize that. I need to sit up. My pick's around the corner. Tank Dell. Oh, that puts me in a tough spot. Oh, that puts me in a tough spot. I really like Devontae Smith here. But I don't want 2 Eagles wide receivers. That's just not a play. And I know B-Matt's eyeballing him at 2 picks back. B-Matt, you want to trade up? Man. I don't like this spot at all. Devontae is such a clear pick for me. I'm going to pick Devontae and trade him for Jamar Gibbs from B-Matt. Man. Okay, what do people need? Yeah, I'm going to do this. I don't like this pick, but it fills a hole. Yeah, Jeff, that's a great spot to be in right there. Devontae a Jet by week 6, he'll have A-Rod. Devontae a Jet. Who? Is that actual NFL player? Devontae a Jet? Devontae a Jet. Oh! Devontae will become a Jet. I get you now. What do the Jets have to give up? I guess they got some pieces on defense they give up. They're pretty stacked there. I don't know what their draft capital is looking like. Pickens. See, where can we go in kicker here? I'm trying to see what Ben and Mac have picked, but it throws me off because I'm looking at Bijan with 3 running backs for Ben. I'm like, that's not Ben's team. Don't tempt me. Who took Devontae? I've taken Devontae in 2 of my leagues. I've had similar draft spots, so I've taken a lot of the same players, which I usually don't like to do because then if both leagues suck, they both suck. Brock Bowers. Okay, I'm glad I went Kittle. Because Ferguson and Bowers went, and I wasn't going to have a good tight end. After Njoku and Goddard, you're going down a slippery slope. Even after Bowers, Ferguson, and Kittle, it's a pretty big drop, I think. I just don't trust anyone on the Browns. I don't. I still think Deshaun Watson can be freaking incredible. He just doesn't. It's kind of like Florida State right now. They're number 10 team in the country, and they're down to Boston College 14-6. And all Boston College is doing and is running up the gut and then throwing real routes to the outside. Efren, you bastard. Love you, Efren. Who'd he take? Oh, Jake Ferguson. Oh, Ben, you're all the way down at the other end. Efren's got a pretty complete team. He's got his quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. Lamar, Mixon. Mixon could he could either do great or he could do terrible. He's at that weird point in his career where they change teams and they're older, and either they just go straight to the shitter or they are great. I.e. Dalvin Cook. Should never left the Vikings. Joey B. Jeff, I swear if you take my guy here, I don't think you are, but I swear if you do. Okay, yeah, you didn't. I figured you already had 3 wide receivers. You weren't going to take one. Who needs quarterbacks? Tyler, Squito, Hemp, Rodrigo, me. The backside of the draft doesn't. Okay. Higgins flies underneath the radar in a lot of drafts. He missed a lot of time last season. I do think, just off topic, the Bengals are one of the most poverty organizations that have stumbled into a gold mine. The fact they won't pay their guys, like, they made a conference championship, and like they haven't done anything to try and take that next step, which is mind-boggling. Yeah, I usually am a late quarterback guy. Like, you're telling me I can get Aaron Rodgers at ADP 148. He could. I mean, he's not going to put up Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Patty Allen numbers, but getting him that late for the point drop-off, I'm a fan of it, especially in a 14-man draft. I'm looking to get the skill positions and then go from there. Any bids on the KABOOM? Oh, I never read this. There's a 30. Whoa. The buyer's premium fee is assessed to the winning bid, which is 22% of the final bid price of the items purchased, with a minimum buyer's premium of $19. So the buyer has to pay an additional 22% on top of it. I like that on a bigger auction style like that. Take the fees away from the seller, get more people to sell on your platform, brings in more buyers. Rome, okay. Who's going to be better this year? Rome or Neighbors? Rome's got more handcuffs. Neighbors has less opportunity. Man, back-to-back Chicago wide receivers, though. Who took DJ Moore? Rome. I figured you would say Rome. Jordan Love. That's a good pick. He's kind of like one of those last few guys that are up there in my book for quarterbacks. Does anybody have a stack going right now? Kyler, no. Jalen, no. That was a run on wide receivers right there, though. T, Jaden. Kurt, Allen, Rome. Zamir White, the 2022 Cam's Cards legend. God, we pulled so much of that guy. I hope he does great for all the people that got those cards, because holy cow. I mean, we pulled a Zamir White at least once a week. That was a short print numbered auto case hit mim. At least once a week, if not twice. Yeah, I'm really curious to see if it pops off at the end. That's my intriguing factor. I didn't think... I honestly didn't know if it would get above 26. I thought that might be where it sat. And then it hit 30 today, so that makes me think it could, if it jumps more, it's incredible. Just crazy. Godwin. Yeah, he has a ton. He bought the Raiders up all last year. You know what was really strange was the boxes of Optic that we ripped. We started out thinking we had a hot case. Midway through, we're like, nah, it's a normal case. Like, this is nothing special. And then the last box had another downtown. We pulled 3 downtowns out of 4 total boxes. Yeah, in a black Pandora, not just like any regular one. Shout out Rodrigo, by the way. Congrats on that, man. I packaged that one up today for you. Oh, wheel and deal, Tyler. What's the highest ADP right now? Xavier Worthy out of the University of Horns down. What was the Black Pandora? Von Miller, Super Bowl 50 out of 25. Rodrigo, you were locked. I looked at it after. You had Broncos in first and second half. But we did pull 2 Von Miller's Super Bowl 50 cards, which is really salt in my wounds as a Panthers fan. Yeah, and numbered, you know exactly how many of them you are. I wish Panini did a better job about that as Topps does. Topps does a phenomenal job. Like in the middle of the break, if we pull a rare card, if BMAT's there, I'm like, BMAT, what are the odds? And he'll have it within like 2 minutes. You do it with like anything Panini, it's a shot in the dark of how the print run or the idea of how rare that card is. BMAT's the CamFam researcher. I love pulling a rare card and seeing the pack odds in the middle of the break. I think that's super cool. Like that they allow you to do that. Doug Singletary. Singletary, I have drafted in almost every single one of my leagues late. I like him a lot. The Giants were stoked about getting him. The RB2, there's been rumors to kind of step up there, is Tyrone Tracy. Who? They don't have a good pass game. It's I love it. I love that Devin Singletary pick. I don't think Tyrone Tracy's going to step in and steal the job. The Giants just have they don't have an identity in offense. With you don't have an identity, you run the ball. You run the ball to set up the pass, especially with Daniel Jones as your quarterback. He's not going to be able to pass against the defense setting up, scheming on him just to pass. They don't got anything. They don't have a quarterback. In my opinion, I think Daniel Jones is the biggest overpaid player in the NFL right now. Pure rep-wise, I think he's going to get a crap ton. Check downs, out routes. Starting positions filled. No, oh yeah, you're a pick ahead of me. I was going to say, how? Wait, no, you don't have a pick filled yet. Look at Ben. How the? Oh, because you had the trade. Yeah, see, that's your benefit of your trade right there. Is you've got your entire starting lineup, and we're still picking it. See y'all in round 10. I'm glad I went Kittle when I did, because if I waited, I wouldn't have got him, and then if I would have probably passed, and David and Joker and Schultz just went off the board. Yeah, I mean, he could have a bunch of, I mean, they could just pin him in the backfield, but I like the odds of them running some offense through him. It might not work, but he'll have the opportunities. Let's see. We're coming up. Lad McConaughey. Let's look. There's some guys there that I like, but they're Okay, we're back. I'm gonna see if anybody takes the guys I was looking at. There's 3 guys I really wanted, but I just couldn't pull myself to do it. B-Matt took one of them. Yeah. Trade for Smitty. Who is Smitty, B-Matt? JSN or Devontae? Oh, it was Devontae Smith. Hey, I would have taken him. I would have been happy to wheel and deal him. He was great at that spot. I couldn't bring myself to stack up 2 of the same guys. If Jalen Hurts goes down, just to, like, imagine my team crumbles. My wide receivers are a hole in the floor. Gus Edwards. I don't know a lot about Gus Edwards. Let's read about him. He's RB1. Listed as joint RB1. Didn't play preseason. Chargers are going to run the crap out of the ball, though. They have J.K. Dobbins as well. And Vidal. Rookie. Wait, Hassan Haskins is RB? What? Hold on. I thought he was out of the league. I haven't followed Gus Edwards much, to be honest. I'm kind of not lost on the pick. He's under my radar. I like Christian Watson. He has a chance to become a wide receiver 1. All those guys in Green Bay do. Talked about that a little bit last night. Ravens committee. Ravens RB committee for like 5 years. That's why I don't recognize him on the Chargers. Those committee guys just get swept underneath the mat. I like the Tajay Spears pick. I think he's going to take over starting job. Unless Pollard just had a down year last year. I'm not sure how much I'm betting on Will Levis this season, so I expect probably a lot of run game and a lot of pass stuff. They might just use him in tandem if they'll probably do a lot of plays to the running back out of the backfield. To be a Cowboy? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really understand. I guess I get the Tony Pollard bringing in, because if Tajay doesn't pan out, you want a vet, because they have a second-year quarterback. You're going to need some sort of run game. Take pressure off of him. I thought he'd been fine. Tulane, I thought Tulane is disgusting. They are one of the most slept-on football schools ever. At least right now, currently. Keon Coleman. That could be massive. He could have a huge go crazy season. I am on the board. Caleb Williams. Hmm. Huh. Do I want to risk it on him? How much time I got? Minute? I can't bring myself to do it. Got a lot of his rookie autos. I think he's a good guy to hold on to. If him and Will Levis continue to pan out, that'll be a pretty cool dynamic duo for Tennessee for a while. I'm hoping Najee Harris sucks again. I got to get my running backs now. I don't want to get one. There's a couple guys I wouldn't mind down there at the bottom. Rodrigo, Jerome Ford's a good one. He's got the starting job for at least 6 weeks, probably. And that's if Nick Chubb is even back to his normal self, which could be out of the picture. Got some dope Tajay, too, from getting the Titans for Burks cards. Gonna show my age. I remember when all you had for your draft was Fantasy Magazine Excel sheet you put together from the previous year, and you had to keep track of every pick. Yeah. It's crazy how much fantasy football has blown up in the last, I'd say, 5 years. Like, even 5 years ago, you really didn't even have PPR, which is points per reception. Running backs were the cream of the crop. Then PPR came out, then Superflex, more flexes. Defensive kickers are not custom in a lot of leagues now. It has daily fantasy on it. I looked at Mac's team. I was like, he only has one running back. I forgot he had the Bijan pick. I was like, what in the world? Individual defense league, to forget that. We did that 1 year as a joke on a side league where we picked defensive players, and like linebackers were so overpowered because they'd get like 6, 7, 8 tackles. AG, we did a draft, our dynasty draft this year, and it was 40 something picks. We did it on a non-timer though, so like literally you picked at your own leisure. So you'd pick whenever you had a minute, and then the next person would go. It'd take a couple hours. It took like 4 or 5 days. We finished it last Monday. And then right as we did, it was cut day. So everybody was getting cut. B-Matt, I love the profile pic, by the way. The retriever with the Eagles helmet. Yeah, I'm gonna. I have no idea who Tony Brackens is. Al is. Oh, is that yours? Oh, I'm gonna get. Al is your dog. I love it. Oh, he's the one in your Discord profile picture too, on the dog bed. Why can't I get up D-Met? There we go. Doug's Cook and Jamison Williams. Sutton. Chubb. I like the Chubb pick. He was the guy I was looking at. Did we take the other guy I was looking at? Blake Corum. I didn't see that, Tyler. That's a good one. How far? He was pretty far down on the board still. Blake Corum could be just like he could literally be in the position where Kyron Williams is out on the draft board if what people think is happening is going to happen, or Kyron's going to more kick return and special teams because Corum's going to get more of the running back role. I didn't think he would go that soon. I would have snagged him with the Warren pick. I like it though. How many more rounds we got? About halfway. A little over halfway. Dubs. Defense. Hold on. I don't know how to emote on it. No idea. Right click, nope. Left click, change player, remove pick. Let's see if you auto pick your player card. Don't know how to. Good tackle. Get them fourth down. Yeah, you right on that one. No idea. NFL legends just don't get brought up enough, or if they're ever talking about Squeedo going AD. Tua. Emotes will be covered by the trade banner. Are you doing it from a computer? Ben? Maybe it's a app thing. Ah. They got a couple features that you can only do from the phone, which is kind of annoying because I do all my fantasy on the computer for the most part. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm LM. Because if I click on it, I can just like change player, move pick, let auto pick, show player card. So who's going to take Jordan Addison? Who's the believer? Who is that pick? Kicker off the board! Oh my gosh. Max Wright and all Dallas. He went down for OT. Oh, Bob Ross. I didn't know who to go with there. There was a bunch of hurt guys that I wanted to go with a couple of rounds ago, and I held off. I'm glad I did because I got Jonathan Brooks. I took Deontay Johnson, thinking I was going to have to take Jonathan Brooks, and I got Jonathan Brooks 2 rounds later. Jeff, I like that pick. I've taken him in a couple of my leagues late. If Keon Coleman isn't all crazy, I don't think Curtis Samuel's ever been used properly in his entire career, to be honest. He was at Carolina with Riverboat Ron. That didn't work. Goes to Washington with Riverboat Ron. They just never. I don't know why Curtis Samuel followed him to Washington. Didn't work. Never really worked. He never did anything incredible. With Buffalo, I think he could be a really good pick. Tyler, I was looking at him earlier, and then I was like, okay, it's just me and Tyler. He's on the other side. I don't got to wait. I don't got to worry. B-Matt, I like the TJ pick. He was another one of the hurt guys I was looking at the Deontay Johnson pick. It was Hollywood, which you took both of them. If B-Matt is like a positive record going into week 6, 7, 8, yeah, we're going to be in trouble. Hollywood Brown could very easily be wide receiver 1, and TJ Hawkinson's a tight end 1. You can't really get a tight end 2, but I don't think we have IR spots, no. We have an extra bench spot. We have 7 bench, but no IR, no taxi. I guess no taxi, obviously, because it's not a dynasty. You want to trade me one of them? I'll take it. I'll take one. I think you should be fine. The fact you got Barkley and Gibbs, that's an insane stack to get. I know. Hey, if you would have told me you were good to go for it, I would have thrown him down, put a little negotiation on the table. But I didn't want to get stuck with them, and then nobody wants to trade him. There goes Addison. There he goes. Zach Chabernot's injured? He's questionable. What did he do? Back end pad, no team drills 13 days ago. I hate when the last update is over a week ago on a fantasy app. How are we that far behind? If I just Google it, I'll have more information. You got any bids on the KABOOM? Not yet. So Seawick, is this in the extended 30-minute interval? If it gets a bid right now, it gets extended into 30 minutes. Sorry, Seawick's on the clock. Oh, make your picks. Man, y'all took kickers or defense early. Seawick's ready to rumble. Seawick and Mac. It's okay. Defenses and kickers going on the board right now. Oh my gosh. How do you drop that? Oh, it was Florida State. Never mind, we're good. Traffic is picking up on Golden? Really? I wonder if that's how they do it. Like, everything ends at the same time, so it gets harder to... Sorry, Tyler. It's just you now, brother. I like Jared Goff in a lot of fantasy leagues. I think he is... he ended up, like, top 10 quarterbacks last season. Yeah, quarterback 7 in fantasy last year. My one homer pick. Hey, if you want the other guy, you know, I'm aware of the wheeling deal. Man, Jeff is handcuffing the crap out of me. He has Najee Harris, and I guess I'm handcuffing him there because Najee is the technical starter. And then he handcuffed me back because he has Chad Bernat, and I have Kenneth Walker. Who's up? Raj. I ended up with 2 Panthers players. Not sure how I feel about that. I think Jonathan Brooks will be solid. I'm not sure about Deontay Johnson. He's just wide receiver 1. And last season that was Adam Thielen, and he went kind of crazy for what Adam Thielen was projected. Not a winning strategy, no. No. I got a lot of teams in the my division. Atlanta, Kamara, Carolinas twice. I mean, unless it's on the Bills in preseason, then it's a winning strategy. You know. That was a good pick on Freiermuth. He was like the last, I would say, like tier 3, tier 4 tight end. I don't know what tier we'd be at now. I know. I'd bet money I know who Ben's going here with the next pick. It ain't gonna take long from the pick. Watch. Maybe not. No, it wasn't. He did go to the position though. Oh, never mind. Rico Doyle went before. I didn't see Squito snagged him. I thought you were going to go for Rico, to be honest. I like the Rico upside this season. Dallas's backfield's kind of patchwork. Tyler sticking to his guns, no QB. Rounded drinks, Cam. I meant to grab a drink before we started this. How much time we got? We got 18 minutes on the Anthony Richardson. Ooh, TD. He still got Herbert on the board. I thought you were about to absolutely just make Tyler take a terrible quarterback, but he still got Herbert, Lawrence. Those are the only 2 I'd pick that are up there still. Kirk Cousins could be solid. He's just old. Matt Stafford. I'd take Baker Mayfield. I'm going to get my homer in there. Baker Mayfield was quarterback 10 in fantasy last season. Wow. It's sad. I almost root for the Bucks now more than I do my Panthers. I root for Baker Mayfield no matter what. That's one of my favorite players ever. And he's in my division now. And Carolina sucks. I think Carolina might turn into the Cleveland Browns over the next 10 years. We've traded away our entire future. Gave away any young talent we had. Our owner is a lunatic. We're kind of in a hole that takes a great front office to get out of, and we don't got a great front office. At all. At all. The Bills take every one of our head coaches. We had an offensive coordinator, Joe Brady. He was supposed to be a bunch of good stuff. He's with the Bills now. Took our defensive coordinator when we were good. Sean McDermott's their head coach now. Zamir White and JK starting for me in week 6. That's not terrible, to be honest. Who does Zamir have in the backfield with him? Alexander Madison. I liked Alexander Madison a lot last year. Didn't work out. Did not work out. Ty goes with Baker. All right, Tyler. I will give you. Let's see. What am I trading for him? I'll give you AJ Brown, Drake London, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker for him. Jacoby Myers. I like that one. It sucks that Gardner Minshew finally gets a starting job, and it's on the Raiders. I vote yes. Sounds like a binding deal. Oh, man. What do I need to cook up here? I got a really interesting team. Dontavian Wicks. What the guy we pulled in the silver last night? We talked about. Jalen Wright. Why is he ADP 50 if Dave Devon and Mozart? What role in the offense would he potentially have to be ADP 163? I don't understand that at all. Man, you guys are really going to bring Xavier Legette back to me at my pick. Man, I'm glad I went quarterback and I didn't try and wait. 4 quarterbacks went off the board. Who's left? Kirk Cousins, Matt Stafford, Deshaun Watson, and then after that, you're getting guys that aren't even having. Okay. My bye week will be interesting. What week does Jared Goff have a bye is going to be a little bit of a fun week for me. You got to set him up. You got to set him up and bring it home. Okay, there we go. Back. What happened to Mac? What? Oh, he's back now. It's on an auto pick. My headset it just randomly disconnects from the PC, and I hit the wrong button on it, and it started searching for Bluetooth, so I couldn't get it back on while I was trying to make a pick. Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of players. Taysom Hill. That's funny. I'm stashing 3 running backs in case anyone's curious in a running back. I hope to get raised Taysom in round 2. Yeah, you traded out of that one. Oh, the next 2 rounds. He's always one of those annoying guys that gets picked, and they put him at quarterback, and he starts at quarterback for a week and puts up like 30, and it's just like, well, I didn't have a chance. I've seen those. I haven't got to open any of them. They've been in some most cities. They're pretty cool. I like the design of it. I like holiday themed cards. I'm always a fan of them. Topps Holiday Megas. Don Russ Holiday Blasters. It's crazy. That's the first 2024 NFL product. I don't think they've ever done that before. Usually it's Score or Legacy. Which I think their Score, they're like an offset of Score, I guess is the way of putting it. Kurt Cobain. We got a pack we're waiting to open after the draft of the Halloween ones. 7 minutes left on the Anthony Richardson. Oh yeah, it does update over there on the screen. I could have just checked the timer. I miss being able to break product like that. There's so many cool retail products that come out randomly. And you just can't. eBay's just stupid. Although there's a meeting Wednesday, so hopefully they're changing that. I doubt it. Why would they do anything? Dadgummit, Seawick. Yeah, those higher card counts put a number on me now, especially up here in Kansas. It was nice back in Oklahoma when I had people. Just watch the Mariners get walked off by the A's. Oof. Who hit it? They hit it, somebody, I think it was Butler hit one last night. I don't know if it was a walk-off, but he hit a, I don't know when I was seeing it. It's like a fever dream. I just remember Oakland A's hitting something and celebrating. 43 card packs. Why would you even do that? What we got? I had to think a kicker was I wasn't paying attention. Couldn't have decided there between a couple of wide. I needed to add a wide receiver. Oh, Florida State. Rodrigo, I like Polk. I was looking at him. They don't got a very clear-cut wide receiver down there. I don't think there's been a single Patriot wide receiver off the board until just now. I could be wrong. Demario Douglas is still there. Yeah. That was the first Patriots wide receiver off the board. Him or Demario Douglas would be the guy that gets all the reps. And Florida State scored. Had Cooks in the queue. I was kind of torn. There was a lot of they're all the same at this spot. But I didn't want to go Polk because I didn't know about their quarterback situation. I looked at Leggett. I already got a Panthers wide receiver. I was like, well, the Cowboys are going to throw the ball. So I'm risking it. Man, Brandon Cook in his prime with the Saints was just different. For some reason, they have CeeDee Lamb as second string on wide receiver 3 for the Cowboys right now. Oh, probably because he was holding out. Probably haven't updated it. Douglas, yeah. Either him or Polk are going to get a lot if the Patriots score any touchdowns this season. How many picks I got left? 5, okay. Wait, are they starting Brissett? Oh yeah, he is backing up Brissett week 1. I see that now. Wonder how long that lasts. Brissett's not bad. No, he's kind of like the Gardner Minshew. They constantly sit in backup roles to vets and start over rookies, and then rookies overtake them. One minute on the 30 seconds actually on the Anthony Richardson. 20 seconds. Seven seconds. Wait, extended bidding will start in the next 10 seconds? What's going on? Josh Downs is a good pick, Doug. I like that guy. Seawick's a question mark, question mark? Oh, it got extended. Maybe you had to get a bid today? Oh, okay. Okay. We gotta have 30 minutes on it. Put it back in the oven. Deshaun Watson. Massage parlor assassin. I don't know what OU just got tagged in or made in some video. I got tagged in it on Discord. My buddy just texted it to me. Some YouTube short about the SEC. Hey, you can scroll down. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize it locked up. Yeah, there we go. Golly. Likely. Like him. Well, I'm glad you guys left me some tight ends. Gabe Davis. That's who I was going to take over the Cooks. One of the guys I was looking at. I thought I was about to get him again. So I have, what, 3 more real picks? Okay. Holy cow, Boston College. Just keep jamming it down their throat. No pause. I'm on Boston College tonight. I want them to keep doing that. I'm going to be perfect on the spread this weekend on all college games. I always like betting in the beginning of the season more than I do once it gets going, because then Vegas and all the lines adjust and it's games will be minus 3.5 and it'll end at 3 or 4. It's like flipping a coin at that point. Beginning, they're always a little off. They dial it in as it goes. The fact I was able to get Boston College plus 17.5 after they just lost to Georgia Tech is crazy. They're still riding on DJ Uiagalelei, whatever you say his name. Supposed to be a 5-star quarterback. Never pans out. Doesn't matter where he goes. Who am I taking? All right, Max, second auto pick, brother. You're locked. Ooh, who do they have? Yeah, yeah. Let's go there. Let's get my backup tight end. Jeff, you know he just got shot in the chest? Like, last week? Actually, like 2 days ago? How quick does he return to football, you guys think? If he gets shot in the chest? Dude just survived a gunshot. Deserves a spot on the team. I like that. I like that. That's funny. Allowed the wind to add passer's body to add the speed. At least a month. More than that. It wasn't on the heart side, so hold on. What? So he can walk it off. Dotson, good one. Jeff, it's hard to follow up a pick after picking a guy that got shot. Tough situation to be in right here. Bucky Irvin. Everyone have their backups. 2 quarterbacks. No, Tyler doesn't have his backup quarterback yet. You got a couple options. You got Sammy D. Yep. Oh no, I'm still connected. Just battery's low. Taking chances. It's really weird to see Wick on the Anthony Richardson. You would imagine if somebody wanted to bid 30 on it, I feel like the hack would have been to just bid it earlier instead of waiting till the last day, because then they would already have it. They'd already won the auction. But because they waited till today to put the bid in, there's an extra 30 minutes of them sitting there probably on the edge of their seat like, am I going to win it? Am I going to win it? Am I going to win it? I'm not familiar with Golden, though, and how their auctions usually end. Where we at? Marvin Mims. Keaton Mitchell. Why is he this far down? Oh, because he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the depth chart. Why do they have so many running backs with Derrick Henry? Oh, he's hurt. That's why he's so far down. They had a couple. I saw a play they had a touchdown pass on earlier in the preseason. There's a chance. That's what I'm hoping I did with Jonathan Brooks. We got a little bit better of an O-line, but first round running back pick who tore his ACL. They better believe in something. They better believe in something in that man. Okonkwo. TD. I have one more real pick. Who do I want it to be? Sammy D. Gotta get that back up. Tyler really committed to the no quarterback. No quarterback play there. Stuck it all the way in, like, what round was that? 11? Yeah. Colby Parkinson. Whoa. Who is this guy? He's tied in 1 in LA? Ben, you might have just found yourself a little snipe right there, man. What? When did he become a starter at LA? Over Higbee. I have not even heard of that guy. How long is he out for? I didn't know that. That'd make a little bit more sense. Raj, double kicker, okay. He's punishing me for not taking a kicker. Taking one of my potential picks. Playing defense. Ben, I thought you took a defense. Oh, no, you didn't. You're right. Who am I taking here? I got one more real pick. Man, what do I want here? I don't think there's IR, no. It's just I just chose a standard setup league. The only thing we changed was the playoff to week 15. Week 15 or 14, something like that. Let's see. Who do I want to draft? NFL matchups week 1. Okay, found my next pick. There we go. Man, Boston College is going to win this game outright, almost by the opposite spread. That's incredible. See, wait, uh-oh. Miami Dolphins. They're busy looking at their golden. We back. Yeah, we're back. All right. Alexander Madison. Miggy, what up? Someone offered me Kyron and Williams and Jamar Chase. Someone offered me I wouldn't take Kyron. Jamar Chase and CD and Chase Brown. Should I do it? I personally am not touching Kyron with the 10-foot barge pole. But, you know, if he actually still plays running back, he gets as many reps. Chase Brown's got a lot of upside this season. CD Lamb's a top 3 player. Ah, Khalil Herbert. Efren, that was a good one. I had him staring me in the eyes the entire last couple rounds when I had to take backups. And I'm on the board. I forgot my pick was. It was, oh yeah. Where are they at? Herbert was who you were going with? Yeah, he's could potentially be probably one of the best picks of the late rounds. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I didn't think this was gonna take 2 hours. I haven't eaten today since. Golly, man. I don't got anything here. Tomorrow's grocery day. No, I respect it. I just didn't. I haven't done a 14-man draft, and so I just thought, oh yeah, we did an 8-man. I've done a 10 and a 12. And I was like, yeah, that took about an hour, hour and a half, at most. You know, I didn't plan very well. I'm making a batch of cookies and finishing this Half-Blood Prince. What a move. Yeah, if somebody wants to come mow my yard, by the way, feel free to. My grass in my yard's about shin high. Not kidding. The only 2 days I get a chance to mow are Monday or Tuesday. The week before that it rained. I'm not exaggerating by shin high either. It's bad. I look like the homeless house on the block right now. I'm embarrassed by it. It rained. We went to Kansas City. I went back to Oklahoma. I got COVID. I got sick, and then this Monday, Tuesday, I could have maybe done it today, but I was a little sick, so I was like, I'll try and do it tomorrow. It's bad, man. We have a sprinkling system too, so it waters the grass, and it's tall. Oh man, it's bad. It's gonna be a 3-hour mow session tomorrow. So who's gonna bid up that AR for the fam? LOL. Man, I was gonna throw a bid on it the first day, and it jumped how quick was it? Was it above 10? I was like, I would take that card if Golden doesn't do a great job promoting it. Yeah, the first day it was over $5,000. I was like, well, I'm out. I probably should look at a kicker I want. All right, well, that was my kicker. Thank you, TD. Good pick, my friend. I have a strategy for picking kickers. Why is Brandon McManus? Right. Does this app make you? No. See, on ESPN, if I was in this position, it would make me draft a kicker the last round. So technically, I could have drafted anybody. Man, Matt crushed his final couple rounds. I like the Tracy one because he could be taking over for Singletary. That's the only downside. And then Vidal, I like him for the Chargers a lot. If he gets in the backfield. Burton, I like him. I thought about grabbing him when I took, who was it that I looked at? I think that's what I did. Oh, Wilson. Yeah, because I don't even know. I don't know anything about this Wilson guy. Roman Wilson. He's the rookie out of Michigan. My kicker's middle name is Master. Where are you at? Who's your kicker? Who is? Wait. No. Hold on. I think this is the guy I went to high school with. No, I don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't know he made it to the league. Jake Bates. Let me know, Seawick. Yeah. 7.5%. Just mute me. Yo, Seawick. I had to mute and then I actually unmuted while Alexa was giving me the answer. Seawick, that's gonna be incredible. Oh my gosh. Yo. Just casually drop that on me at 9:30 on the last round of a fantasy football draft. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Seawick, you guys are awesome, man. That's gonna be incredible. Yeah, hit me up. We can figure something out or however we're wanting to do it. Oh, the sale ended. That's what we're talking about. I've been looking at my draft. Oh no, it just ended. 1 second. Bid is closed. Sale will be finalized in the next 30 seconds. That wire about to hit, Seawick. Oh man, that wire. Whoo! Hold on. I got you, Seawick. I still got my sound bar set up. A little bit. There it is. 30 G's. Fool Bob Ross does not have to be a joke anymore. Seawick, that's really special that you're doing that. I appreciate that. There's like, you didn't have to do anything like that at all for anybody. I'm incredibly grateful for that. Thank you. That's going to be an awesome little bonus. I'm waiting for it to finalize. I'm refreshing it over here on the other computer. This guy Mac, man. Can I auto pick for him? Okay, now I can pick. Indianapolis. Where are you at? Ben, I'm going to match your kicker. Best kickers in the league, baby. Zach Ertz is still on the board? Has he gotten that old? He's tied in too. It's not a bad pick. Seawick 1100 was Saturday. 1200, which we will be doing a big celebration for, is we do about anywhere between 10 to 15 breaks a week. It probably will slow down a little bit because I plan on taking some days off. I haven't taken a day off since when I got engaged. Can I? Did you pick Dicker the kicker? Yeah. 1200 will probably be 15 in a month. That puts us at 60. 6 weeks out, so we should have plenty of time. Yeah, we didn't do anything special for 1100. Effort, I support you selecting Bryce Young. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we didn't do anything special for it. Literally, I didn't announce it was a break 1100 until an hour before the auctions. I didn't want it to be anything special that like people were expecting. So I put a little incentive up there for extra hobby boxes that night. We did some overtime. That's about it. It wasn't anything like one of those big 100 celebration breaks. It came up so fast because break one. Whoa. Oh, final price 36.6 because with the buyer's premium. Let's go! There's our draft chat. If you refresh it, you'll see 36.6 final sale price. Well, $36,600 for what? $120 buy-in that night? That's incredible. Great draft. Perfect time for it at the end too. Like you can't script that. Right as the Anthony Richardson ends. I wanted to do something tonight and it ended up being the draft. That works out. All right, chat. I gotta go figure out something for dinner. You know we got breaks this week. We got a Anthony Richardson 36K sitting on there. Can we get a plaque for it? Top sale? Definitely. That is by far. And how much was that CJ Stroud KABOOM? 17, 18, 19. We got a PSA 9 on it. I don't know what Sam sold it for, if he did or if he's still holding it. That's all we got. We got breaks all week this week. Really cool products in the Discord. You grab a spot in those Discord breaks. Got the brand new composites. We can chase some CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, Will Levis, all those autos. Got them actually both the Discord breaks, and a lot of people haven't claimed in the other break because the other one's got more composite. We got Pristine Baseball on Friday. Boys of Summer on Sunday. A lot of great stuff coming up this week, chat. Be sure to check it out. See you guys then and there. Appreciate you guys being a part of the CamFam 3rd Annual Fantasy Football Draft. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Peace!